Hey everyone, welcome to Homestead Corner. Today I want to talk a little bit about inflation. So, in my readings last night, I was not surprised, but it just never seems to end. Inflation, inflation, inflation. Oh my goodness. Kraft and Heinz have just announced another price hike on their products coming the beginning of March, and it is up to 30% on some of the products. This is going to put most of those products right out of people's reach, unfortunately. I have heard on a couple of stations on TV that, it's price gouging by the companies and stuff. But realistically, if the companies price gouge too much, they're losing customers. I can't buy Oscar Mayer hot dogs if they're going to double and triple in price. Neither can most people, so that means I wouldn't purchase them anymore. And this is where the news is just blatantly telling you whatever they feel like. They want to blame it on something. They don't want to blame it on the government's been printing more money than it could possibly print in the last couple of years. And now it's really catching up and making things more difficult. On top of the supply chain issues and, lack of products, lack of workers. I mean, there's just so much stuff that plays into this. It is not a one problem deal. It's so much that plays into it. But the money printing really plays a huge part in it. The Fed announced a while ago that they're going to start jacking up the rates on interest rates and things like that, which is just going to make it more difficult for people to be able to, pay back any money that they owe, because those credit card companies, you pay this rate right now, but when that starts climbing, the Fed rate, those credit card interest rates are going to start climbing as well. And it's going to make a big difference on what you can pay. And I'm telling you, if you haven't paid off all your debt, I would make that a priority. Make sure you have plenty of food in the house and have a decent, good supply to fall back on, but then pound that debt. Oh my goodness. When these rates start going up and inflation is going up, we're going to get less at the grocery store. Our money is just crumbling to nothing. And we really need to pay attention to this stuff. All of this stuff affects how we live and what standard of living that we're going to be able to have. I look at people with mortgages on their homes, especially people that don't have a fixed rate, that fluctuating rate. Their payments could really skyrocket, which will cause more problems with the housing industry. There are already so many people that are being evicted, losing their homes. It is just horrible. There are so many homeless people in this country, but things are only going to get worse when the interest rates start climbing and the food gets unbearable to purchase. So I would definitely concentrate on making sure you have a huge, really big food supply of long-term foods that can help carry you through, and getting debts paid down the best you can, paid off if possible. And all that stuff is really going to help you. Having seeds, growing your own food, it is work, it is time consuming, but it can save you when you don't have any money to go to the grocery store because your car payment doubled or your house payment doubled. Then that pantry and that food and growing food to continue to fill your supply is going to be just so important, I think, in the next year, 2, 3, 5 years possibly. We don't know where this is going to go, and it just seems to keep getting worse. So keep plugging away on those pantries, seeds, as much seeds as you can get. Learn how to save seeds. I will be doing saving seeds as they become available in our gardens and things like that. So keep stacking, keep preparing. Things, I think we're just in the beginning, and we are going to see so much more. This is coming down the pike at us, and we need to be prepared for it. And before I go, I would like to give a great big shout out to the Freedom Convoy in Canada. Oh my goodness, I have been watching that and I am so impressed. I cannot believe that you guys have come together and there is so much goodness and everybody is fighting for freedoms together. You guys are amazing. Keep doing what you're doing. This is just so awesome. Everyone deserves the right to choose. And that's it for today. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.